Welcome back. This is lesson 5, hero descriptions. So in this lesson, we will go over more statement piece descriptions or hero descriptions. Full paragraphs that incorporate character lens and having the environment interact with the point of view character. These are times we want to paint a fuller picture and dive into a character. A moment of introspection between action and drama. So remember when we had that simple description of the sunset? The colorful sunset faded as the sun dipped below the sea on the horizon. Now we're going to describe that sunset from 2 different characters' POVs, giving them each a full paragraph. Hero description number 1. The colors of my childhood painted the sky, the pinks of ballet slippers, the purples of a frilly quilt, and the yellows of sunny side-up eggs on Saturdays. They glowed through thin clouds and reflected on the tranquil sea lapping at my calloused, worn feet. I wished the radiant hues would stain my skin like they did the landscape, fill me with more than just the longing for a home long lost, for family. As the sun slipped below the horizon, each streak of color faded, was lost. I was alone in the dark once more. So in this one, we can tell a bit more about the character. They used to do ballet. They had been away from home and a loving family for a while. This longing for the past changes how the colors are described. We get the environment interacting with the character by having the sea lap at their feet. The life they lead is hard, demonstrated by their feet being worn and calloused. They are now a part of the environment instead of only an observer as the water is touching them, lapping at them. This description is multitasking. Sometimes multitasking makes description longer, but for dramatic scenes, it's with purpose. It can prevent information dumps and make the world feel lived in. We also get some fun alliteration with sunny side up on Saturdays. So here's a description of the same sunset from a different character's point of view. I dared not blink lest I miss a moment of this, my last sunset. Bright colors painted the sky with the vibrance of day and life. The beauty of the world was slipping through my thin fingers. I held my hand to the horizon, letting the warmth of yellows and oranges scatter through my translucent skin that grew colder by the moment. My blessed humanity faded as the sun dipped lower, each slowing pulse of my dying heart heralding the oncoming of night, of the undead. As the foaming sea swallowed the sun, I swallowed my tears. Different character, so different description. We have someone becoming an undead creature watching their final sunset. To interact with this environment, this time I have them hold up their hand so the light can get some subsurface scattering through the translucent skin. The colors are a reminder of warmth, unlike his cooling body, of the day and life, unlike the nights where he will be undead and probably killing others to survive. We get the poignancy of the moment by him not even wanting to blink. I didn't want to overload the reader, so not all the senses are used, but some are. It's a balancing act. Doing descriptions like this requires the author to do some character work, know their backstory and inner thoughts. The benefit of this is the character feels more three-dimensional, easier to connect with. We get a sense of their voice and how they are describing what is happening. Let's see another simple description that could be turned into a hero description. So the simple one was, the crocodile glided into the water of the Nile glittering in the sun. Its exposed teeth were a promise of danger and death. So let's make this a more important moment. A hero description. My eyes clicked tiredly in their sockets as I tracked the movement of the crocodile. The water parted around its calculated movements, leaving a telltale wake in the river. I prayed it would not find my hiding place, half submerged in the Nile behind a docked boat. The lowering sun glinted off its thick, protective hide and wet, long teeth that promised agony before a death roll and being swallowed in gory strips. All right, so this description, we are weaving in information about the character through how they act and think. They are tired and in hiding. They describe the wet skin of the crocodile as thick and protective. The character may have already tried to harm the crocodile before, to no avail. They fear the crocodile and know of its eating habits, hence the death roll. Maybe even witnessed it before. The character is half submerged in the environment. very much a part of it and in danger. So let's do it again, but from another character. Cool water glides between my fingers, the same water that glints off the back of a palace crocodile 10 feet away. Its eyes lock on mine, strange pupils mesmerizing. The river parts for it as it approaches, the sun haloing its visible head. 7 feet away, the sacred teeth are distinguishable from each other, their intricate fit a testimony to its divinity. 5 feet, the hair on my arms prickle, the creature's breath almost close enough to caress my mortal flesh. The descriptors are very different from the first character. This one reveres crocodiles, sees them as divine. As such, words like mesmerizing, sacred, divine, and haloing are used. Even though danger and probable death are approaching, they do not fear it. Their flight instinct is trying to kick in, but they are overriding it. We've got interaction again with the fingers in the water, the senses with the coolness of the water, and the prickling of the hair and the breath of the skin. Okay, so now it's your turn. Your homework for this lesson is to write a hero description of this simple one. Transform it into an important moment. The airlock opened on the abandoned spaceship. So, who was there to witness this? How do they feel about it? Do they enter to explore? Are they on a research mission? Do they nope out? Go wild and play with your heroic description. So in summary, taking the time to write a beefed up heroic description is useful for character introduction or moments of reflection between action. Don't forget to make the environment interact with the character. Reveal truths about the character by how they describe the moment. In the next lesson, we'll be going over purple prose, when description goes too far. See you there.